Hi, I'm Patrick with Cranston IT, and today I want to talk to you about a new email threat that we've been seeing recently come into several of our clients. And I just want to take a minute to explain what it is, how to protect yourself against it, and how to keep safe when using your online accounts. So the email comes in as an email from a hacker, and I have an email here that I'm going to read a little bit from. The subject line was your account was hacked, and it says, "Hello, I'm a member of an international hacker group, and your account has been hacked. I have access to all your accounts." And then it says, within the period from July 7th to September 23rd, you were infected by a virus through an adult website you visited, and we now have access to all your data. And we are aware of your big and little secrets. We saw and recorded your doings on porn websites. And then it goes on to say that they want $700 in Bitcoin. And if they don't get this information, or if they don't get this money, they're going to share this information with everyone on your list of contacts that they've hacked from you. And then to prove that they're serious, they often provide a piece of personal information, and this personal information is typically a password. And what really concerns people is that this password is a password that they're either currently using or they've used in the past. So the question is, how are the hackers getting this password? And first of all, let me step back. This is just a scam. The hackers didn't have a virus on your computer. They don't have other additional information about you. They are just trying to get money from you. So that is a question, though. How did they get that password that you've used on other sites, or maybe are currently using? Well, these passwords have been collected through data breaches that have been happening on online sites. Big sites like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Adobe. Over the past couple years, and as recently as last week, these sites are getting hacked. Facebook just had a breach that they announced last week. These sites have been hacked, and typically when the site is hacked, the user login information is compromised. So the hackers end up with the email address, because that's what most people use as a username. They end up with the email address, and they end up with the password that was being used for that service at the time. So this becomes an issue because they can now gain access to whatever service they hack. So let's say you were on LinkedIn and you were using a password. That password has now been compromised, so that hacker could log into your LinkedIn account and access your LinkedIn account using that password. But if you also use this password to, say, for Facebook or for your email or for another cloud-based service that you log into, they could use your email address and password on that other service and also gain access to that other service. And that's where the real threat comes. So how do you protect yourself going forward? So what you want to do is, if you're using that password that's in the email on any online sites, you want to immediately change that password, because that password's been compromised. It's available on what they call the dark web, and hackers can use that against you. Secondly, you don't want to use the same password for multiple services. Every service you use, Facebook, LinkedIn, Salesforce, your email, all those should have different passwords. That way, if one of those services are hacked, all your information across all your services are not compromised, and you only have to change the password on that one service. So the third thing to remember is, do not respond to this email. They are just trying to get information from you. If you respond back to the hackers, they'll know they have someone that's a real live human being on the other end, and they'll only up their efforts to convince you to send them money. So under no circumstances do you want to send them any money, or do you even want to acknowledge that you received the email. What you simply want to do is make sure you change your password. If the password is in the system has been used, if the password in the email is something you've used or currently using, change that password, and going forward, make sure you don't use the same password for multiple services. We'll be posting more videos here to our channel about how to protect yourself online, and how to manage passwords in a business environment, and even for your own personal accounts. So please check back and be sure to like and share this video if it was helpful. Thanks. Have a great day.